Hi class, today I want to talk to you about good money management. In order to maintain a healthy financial lifestyle, it's important that you do three main things. Now, the first thing is establishing good credit. Without good credit these days, it seems like you can't really do too much of anything. So that's why that's very important. Next, start a savings plan. And lastly, start a retirement plan. Now, we all know of somebody somewhere down the line that's been through a financial crisis or struggle, and if they had just a little bit of money to fall back on, that would have made the difference in their situation completely. So that's why today I want to stress the importance of establishing good credit, starting a savings plan and a retirement plan. First, I want to talk about establishing good credit. When you think about good credit, the first thing that should come to mind is paying your bills on time. You might want to open an account for some reason or get a credit card for some reason. And if you get declined, most chances it's because you didn't pay your bills on time. It's important to know when your bills are due and to pay them on time so that you don't have it going on your record or, keeping you from doing something that you need to do. Next, if you have any outstanding balances on credit cards, try to pay those down as quickly as possible. If you're just paying the minimum on your credit cards, you're not doing anything really because once interest is added to those things, you're really not even putting a dent in your credit card bills. So try to pay more than the minimum and try to pay them down as quickly as possible. Next thing, try to make sure you check your credit score every now and then. That keeps you in the loop about what's going on with things that's in your name as far as accounts and stuff like that. If you don't know what's going on with your accounts, then you're basically setting yourself up for failure. So make sure you know what's going on with things that are out in your name. Next, I want to talk about savings. Savings is very important in case emergencies happen. If you're not very good with savings, try opening another account with another bank or something like that and have money transferred into that account automatically. That way you have savings and it's out of sight and out of mind and you're not really thinking about it too much. With savings, it's good to have it for emergencies only. Don't think of your savings account as just another account that you can go get some money in case you want to get some new shoes or get a new purse or something like that. It's not for those purposes. It's for emergencies only. Now, a good rule of thumb for savings accounts is to have at least 6 months worth of your pay saved up. That's in case you lose a job or something unexpectedly happens and you need that amount of money for some reason. Most chances with a lot of people that this has actually happened with a lot of people before is that they lose their job and they're trying to find another job and they don't have any money to carry them over. So if you have that amount of money set aside, it makes the transition a little bit easier for you. Lastly, I want to talk about retirement plans, which is also very important next to savings plans. Now, there are two main types of retirement plans that most people know about, and that's the IRA and the 401k. The 401k is a plan that most companies use for their employees, and it takes a little bit of their money out every month or every time they get paid and puts it in another account, and it's basically invested for them so they can get more money back for their retirement. Now, the second one is the IRA. There are many different types of IRAs, but the two main ones that most people know about is the traditional IRA and the Roth IRA. The traditional IRA is, tax deductible. And if you actually try to take the money out before a certain date, then you can have a penalty for that. With the Roth IRA, it's more lenient and it's non-tax deductible. And if you do take your money out before a certain age, then you don't have any penalties for that. So it's a little bit easier for people. So they have a little bit of flexibility with that type of account. In conclusion, I talked to you about creating savings, retirement, and most importantly, establishing good credit. That has to be at the top of your list with whatever you're doing when you're trying to get good at your finances, is establishing your good credit. Without these things, you might have a lot more on your hands to deal with, and you might be a little bit more stressed out than most people. So if you have some type of savings, a retirement plan, and you have good credit, it makes things a lot easier for you. So make sure you take the time to do those three things, and life will be a little bit easier for you and a lot less stressful for you. Thank you for your attention, and have a good day.